Ooh, yeah! Hey, everybody, my name is Marcus Stewart, and welcome to a new episode of New Gameplay Today, the best show there is, the best show there was, the best show there ever will be. And my tag team partner for today is one John Carson coming down the aisle.
What you gonna do, brother? Oh no, that's probably not good.
Whoa.
I don't wanna bring up that dude. Hey, I'm the best partner in the world, John Carson. What's up, everyone? I'm excited to see more of this game, Marcus. What do we have on tap here?
We've got Action Arcade Wrestling. This is a brand new wrestling game or sports entertainment, whichever you want to go with, that released this week. It is a kind of a throwback, you know, if you remember the days of the 90s of games like WWF Superstars, like WrestleMania, the arcade game, stuff like that, this is very much a throwback to one of those. Arcade-style wrestling, you know, just in a ring. We're going to see here in a second as we load up a match, just 2D style, all that good stuff. And that's me right there.
I'm very happy that you also picked kayfabe as your...
Oh, you were kayfabe, man. Oh, yeah. Well, you know.
Yeah, I know quality when I see it, and a Wolverine-like character that shoots lasers from its eyes. I can't say no.
Yeah. So this game, it was made by a small team. Actually, pretty much just two developers over at Vico Game Studio, I believe. And yeah, this is like we said, like a arcadey style wrestling game, but with a lot of fun little twists. So you see here the grappling system, striking. If you've ever played those arcade games, very similar. There's a bit more depth, but it's not as it's definitely not as semi as something like WWE 2K is. And I actually like that. I'm a little hot and cold on the 2K series, we'll say. I think the more recent ones are a little too semi for their own good. And playing this, I had a lot more fun just because of its its relative simplicity. Now,
yeah, I would probably label us as what they call in the business smart marks, where we know kind of things that are happening in the background of pro wrestling. And they play with a lot of fun concepts in this, like calling spots or like these power-ups that I think add to the matches quite a bit and like add to the feeling of putting on a pro wrestling show.
Yeah. Like I said, like the controls are pretty simple. There's a nice tutorial when you first boot up the game, and you know it's directional grapples, striking, Irish whips, you know, going to the top rope. Like I said, it's all on a horizontal 2D plane, so you're not throwing people, you know, up and down. It's just kind of left to right, which can be an adjustment if you're used to the 2K stuff or if you just haven't played these kind of wrestling games in a while. But I think it all controls pretty well. I got used to it pretty quick.
Intuitive.
Yeah.
And very contextual. Everything is going to be very in the moment. I mean, there's only essentially two buttons and your directions that you're using, correct? Like,
yeah.
At least for me, I was playing on Xbox. It was like A is your grapple, X is your striking, and then if you do both together, it'll do like a move, or depending on where you are in the ring, it'll do something else entirely. You just kind of need to feel it out and play around with it.
Yeah, and then like the way you block is actually Street Fighter style, like you just hold back.
Oh yeah.
So there's not like a dedicated reverse button. Like I said, it's very simple but very intuitive. It's meant to just go in there, knock some people around, do some fireman's carries like I did there, and those power-ups that appear.
The top rope.
Look at that
swanton.
Yeah, Jeff Hardy would be very proud right now. And the power-ups are kind of the fun little twist. They appear intermittently during the match, and they can provide stat boost of like as I fire lasers from my face.
You know, normal wrestling things.
I think that Randy Savage, that's how he beat Ricky Steamboat. You can increase grapple strength, your speed. You can get like one power-up that lets you kick out of a pin that would have otherwise beaten you. He just did his finishing move there. He shot.
That was very Suhao of him.
Yeah. Oh, everyone's favorite Mortal Kombat character.
Yeah, exactly. He should be the cover character for every Mortal Kombat from now on.
I agree. Get on that, Ed Boon.
Bring Suhao back. Don't kill him during a intro. Come on. What are you doing?
Uh-oh. Look at that.
Ooh,
out of two.
Take out a 2. Wow, your health is very low compared to the old Crimson Claw here. who has devastating maneuvers, by the way. I think he lit your skull on fire at one point.
Yeah, he was known for doing that around the territories. You know, he killed the town. He literally killed the town with his laser chest.
That's what they call heat, brother.
Oh, there you go. Oh, I thought I had that one. And as you see, this is not a licensed game, of course. So every character is an original character. You know, you don't flip through channels trying to turn on Ring of Honor to look to see when kayfabe's coming on. You will not find him, and that's fine. And what's cool about this game is that it's got a really extensive create a character mode, and we'll look at it after this match. But, you know, not having the license gave the developers the freedom to just really get wacky, as you see here, and just make up their own characters. And what's also cool is that I talked to the developer, and some of the in-game roster were fan-created. Yeah, like some of the fans made some of these dudes, and they were just like, wow, that looks so cool. Let's just make them
put them in
canonical characters. Yeah.
That's rad. I like that a lot. That's kind of like the spirit of indie wrestling, and this being an independent game, I like that they're taking that to a similar level.
Yeah, I won, by the way. You see that?
You did. I did not. I lost horribly in my first match, so congrats to you on. You're the champion now, right? Like kayfabe is automatically the champion.
Yeah, exactly. I'm waiting for my belt to come into the mail. So we're taking a look at the creation suit here. So you can make wrestlers, arenas, you can even make federations, including your own custom championships. And the way it works is that there's no in-game character creator. It's actually all offloaded to a separate app called the AAW, I believe, Creation Lab. And it's a free app that's on Steam. And it allows you to get in there and make creations such as these. So this is me scrolling kind of the already user-generated stuff. As you can see, a lot of really...
the tribal chief.
Yeah, I'm acknowledging him right now, as you can see.
Yes.
And yeah, like some pretty impressive work that fans have already gotten in or made. I don't know if you had a chance to mess around with the creation suit.
I did. I was actually just looking at Kratos before we went live here, and yeah, I'm surprised like how detailed it gets and how close you can get to. Like some of these don't necessarily look exactly like the real people, but I've seen like a Matt Cardona that looks very very realistic, and then like things like Kratos, that Loki. I've seen an Iron Man. There's a Captain America there. I was really surprised by how detailed and accurate you can make things. So
yeah,
and that Juggernaut, look at that.
Yeah, that's the Juggernaut. Bray Wyatt, recently unemployed, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, he's on the indies now.
Hey, and he's in this game. It turns out. So there you go. You can get the Fiend, and like you said, like
signing.
And what's cool about the app is that you can, you know, because it's on a computer, it allows you to get really detailed because you can just upload pictures and bump maps to existing assets. So that's the way people are making.
That's what's happening.
Yeah, like I made a really dinky little character. You won't see him, but I was messing around. I just slapped, like I gave him a cape and just slapped on a photo in my like photo folder, and then sure enough, it popped up. I was like, oh, that's me on my character's pants.
I mean, that's just game design, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Like
learning how to texture things. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's cool. Like I see people that are way more talented and have more time than I do made some, like I said, like it's not like photorealistic, but I think it's a close enough approximation, especially because you're not getting like zoomed in shots on these guys' faces during the game. So you see, I'm kind of setting up a battle royale here with some of the wrestlers that I have downloaded. We got look at that all-star roster. We got, you know, CM Punk, AJ Styles, Brody Lee, rest in peace, and Kratos, because, you know, why wouldn't he be there? Yeah.
Yeah. He's the surprise entrant.
I mean,
this battle royale.
Wrestling started in Greece.
Hey, that's true.
And yeah,
why not bring it back?
Exactly. So there's different match types. There's battle royals. There's tag team matches, like, you know, 2-man, 3-man. There's a Royal Rumble equivalent as well. There isn't anything like hardcore matches, like, you know, don't expect ladder matches, cage matches, or anything like that. Like I said, this game is, you know, it's pretty simple. You know, it's you know, it focuses on the action. Like I said, it plays really well, it runs really well, and you know, over time maybe we'll get additional match types added. But I think that as a start for what it is, it's it's a solid foundation.
It is a good base. I completely agree there.
Yeah, this is something that like it struck me back as a kid of like playing these kind of games like Saturday mornings with friends, and like even everyone plays. No, not everyone plays the same. Like everyone does play pretty differently. It's got a very impressive move list in there. I forget the exact number of moves, but it is we'll say staggering amount of moves. Like I said, you would only see them if you use the character creator, and like I said earlier, you can also create arenas, so you can change the ring. When I was scrolling around, I saw like the AEW Dark Ring. I saw like the old school TNA ring from like the Asylum years. Like I even saw a Monopoly ring. Like somebody just made the Monopoly board as a wrestling ring.
That sounds awful.
Yeah, I mean, every time a wrestler passes go, they have to, collect 200.
Take it to Pain Avenue.
Yeah, they get released. And
Oh no! Is that what jail? Is jail just like developmental?
Yeah, we'll go. Yeah, it's a demotion. You get sent back to OVW's not around anymore.
No, I mean it exists, but it's not like. I don't think it's actually a developmental territory anymore. But
yeah. We're getting really nerdy right now.
We are. So all those people that love us talking about wrestling, I'm sure.
Yeah, this is our time. I'm AJ Styles, by the way. As you can see, I'm trying to get Roman Reigns out of there. It didn't work.
I can tell by how phenomenal you are.
Thank you. Wow.
I don't think people say that enough about you, but you truly are the phenomenal one.
That
you need to be respectful for it.
Well, you know what? You're like the tribal chief, John.
Oh, thank you.
People really need to start acknowledging you more.
Yeah, I always sit at like the head of the table, and I was hoping people would start noticing that. I was just trying to give them a subtle hint, but thank you for actually acknowledging me.
Of course, anytime.
And you can be my right-hand man any day.
And I think one of the last things I want to note here is that so you see Kratos' blades there, they're glowing. You can make those kind of particle effects. Some of the characters I saw in the creation suit was like Dark Phoenix just surrounded by fire, like X-Men Dark Phoenix.
Oh,
and
neat.
like literally all of those tools are in the creation app. So you can have characters on fire, glowing, Sparko shooting out their butt, whatever you want.
I'm actually really surprised that like this game has some things going for it, but the things that are going for it the most are like the visuals and the actual moves. Like the moves don't look janky. Like when you grapple someone and you hit them with a spine buster, or you put them up for a suplex, or you're doing a swanton off the top rope. Like things look nice. Things look smooth. They connect well. I haven't seen anything that looks like oh no, like that. Outside of like maybe you miss a chop or something, like that's the only thing that has looked a little bit wonky to me.
Yeah, and the game runs at 60 across the board. Right now, it's available on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC, but it's also coming to Switch, and even the Switch version runs at 60.
Oh wow!
Yeah, awesome. I have seen it myself. So yeah, we'll start to wind down here as this battle royale starts to wind down. I mean, we could see who comes through. It's starting to get down to the wire here. Do you want to
final five?
Do you want to predict who wins?
Oh boy, I'm gonna go with not Moxley because his health is pretty low. I'm gonna go with you. I think AJ Styles is gonna take this thing. There's 3 people left now.
Yep, it's just me, Moxley, and an old Brody Lee there. And you see
your opportune time to strike.
I'm just collecting power-ups. You see I have 4 stocked already up there. And look at...
Oh yeah, that's something cool too. Like you can stock up those power-ups and actually cash them in if you need to kick out at 3 to save the match. If your health is super low.
Yeah, I also appreciate the eliminated superstars just lay out there like they don't go to the back or anything. It's like they're in timeout. Like you just gotta lay there until the match is over.
Like they're in a triple threat match and it's not their turn to come in yet.
Exactly. The crowd's chanting. Roman's sleeping. There goes Moxley, and here we go.
All right. Ooh, AJ and Brody. Good final 2.
I don't even know if that's happened. Is that? Yeah. Oh, that was supposed to be like a calf crusher. Like I guess that's like the closest equivalent to it. Yeah.
Yeah. Congrats.
Oh my gosh.
You killed the business.
Who could have seen this coming? AJ Styles, controlled by me no less, the winner. Well, thanks for watching, guys. That is new gameplay today. Like I said, this game's out now. It's $14.99. Xbox One, PlayStation 4, PC, coming to Switch. See you next time. Like, share, and subscribe. Have a good one, guys.
Later.